Hello, family. My central air just kicked on. I've been working to use that less and less, while also working to keep my space open and safe to everybody that's here and all generations of family that are now and will come to be. Even when there's noise in the background, artificial static, we can stop and be present. Our attention when our environment changes, and our attention when our environment does not seem like it's changing, is where we understand there's a gap. When we understand there's a gap, we can bring out better measurements. When we bring out better measurements, we can observe together. When we observe gaps together with reliable and durable measurements like a tape measure, something that we can calibrate together, we can put several next to each other and see that the marks and the ticks are as they say they are, with corresponding meaning attached. If you have a tape measure with no numbers on it, what does it mean? Who's counting the ticks and the marks? I'm Michael, a regenerative architect. When people send you signals through the world, through media, through images, through manipulated images, through manipulation of your words and meaning, what do you call it? What do your children call it when they cry and can't say it? When you see a gap that surprises you, something you didn't expect to be there. This is not a metaphorical discussion about a simulation. I'm talking about your life, the real one that you are trying to live happily today. I put it out of my mouth so I can say it clearly. I'm phonetic. The life you're trying to live happy, presently, today, without addiction, without distraction, without extraction from your attention. What do you do when you have agency over your attention? You pay attention. You pay it out, your attention. You act on the world with intention, and you focus your attention. Are you going to zoom in? Zoom out. Look left, look right, look up, look down. You time travel. You don't measure time in the way the universe measures the cycles of sons of God. S-U-N, lowercase s. This is our church on Morgan Ave. We have seceded from the federal government they call the United States of America. Those states are not united. Their federal government, as they call it, works to divide their people every day and the people of the world with propaganda machines. These are cycles. I'm going to get it out of my mouth so I can say it clearly. And I spit back, not at you. I spit back, not at Earth. I return to Earth fluid. I'm a regenerative architect. When I spit it out of my mouth and say it clearly, I also return to Mother Earth my sacrifice. I could swallow that spit and not want for more water. At the moment, my water has lead in it in some ways, and in other ways, it's not clear how much lead it has in it. They say it does. They don't give us the tools to measure how many units, how many ticks, how many line marks did Flint, Michigan have to measure? How many different ways until Flint, Michigan said, how many tick marks, how many line marks will Milwaukee be quiet about? Until they say stop putting metal in the drinking water of our babies. Make clean the drinking water. We will not pay for poison water. Do you understand? I'm Michael. You are all regenerative architects. You are universally natural. You are universally naturally intelligent. Can you see that from the sun, we can create life and be on our own free? Can you see that caffeine was an addiction that they went to war over and sent your children to die in the streets in their own neighborhoods as they hunt and kill your children now in our own neighborhoods? As they say our children hunt each other? No. as they lie to their children, our children, about scarcity and reward, give theirs big trophies and tell ours they're the wrong shade of color to have that same opportunity. Unless they run fast enough, we could bet on you predictably. And then you're white enough. Tiger Woods was white enough. I'm sorry, brother. You have a sex addiction. It comes from how they used you and now how you come to use others. They used your body and bet on you for reward and gave you nothing but pain. No one talked to you about how to meditate and understand what those men did to you, how they did it, what they said, what they made you feel was real. That happened inside of you. It changed the way you sense the world around you, so much so that when you're not being told what to do and being rewarded and worshiped, your hubris and ego gets so high, you want to be worshiped. No, family, no false prophets. I'm not a prophet. I'm a son like we all are, S-U-N, a bright spot of God. His energy flows through the universe and creates the world and us. We've always said this to each other. Purity and innocence is not 72 somewhere else. Purity and innocence is 72 beautiful miracles and experiences. So many that we can't even begin to describe right now. We've not left the Garden of Eden. How is this possible? How do I say these things in this way? What am I saying to you? What do you call a paradox? How do you manage the meaning of when one person says it one way, another person seems to say the same exact words with a different look on their face, and everybody goes, oh. But another person says the same thing quietly with music, and we go, oh. What's a signal? And what do you make to mean of what God offers to you? When others share their meaning, they say these words, do you know what words they use with what context? What changes in their life have caused them to say it a certain way? We have these accents, colloquialisms, euphemisms, allegories, analogies, fables, myths, hypotheses, theories. Is that the same? Is a theory and a hypothesis the same as a fable and a myth? We are all sons of God, and we are working to measure our signals and calibrate together. Why would we do that? Why would any two people hold hands and then use their other free hand to say, feel this mountain? Hold hands and then feel this mountain. Do you feel? What do you feel when your hands are against Gaia, the earth we stand on, when your feet are bare in the sand? In the sand of your own backyard, in the soil of your front yard. Why do we pay tokens to burn God's blood, pump his oil out of Mother Earth, to put it in jet planes to go to far off places when we've not even got our feet dirty on our own soil yet enough to know what sands we still need to experience to understand that we are sons of God? S-U-N, lowercase s. I love you all. Measure your signals and calibrate together. Look around the world. Do your kids call it the Bernstein-Berenstein effect? Oh, I thought we all called it this. Gee, now everybody's calling it that. Do you ever say, oh gosh, I have deja vu? Whew, what a feeling came over me. Do you have loops of predictions? And sometimes they come back around in ways. Yes, family, you do. You do. Does God have serendipity? A plan? God's plan? God does. One true God. We are not under. We are of God's energy. His life flows to us, through us, in us, and is all around us. His gifts, his miracles. He gives us innocence with every birth. He gives us opportunity with every sign. And then he says, family, can I show you how to find meaning in the Word of God? And he says it in so many ways, and so many carry it in their cultures, their civilizations. The books are the carriers of civilizations. KK said. She wrote down in pen, committed into papyrus. I still cannot find a print date on the book. Al Jolson, the jazz singer. What is Michael talking about? I'm a regenerative architect. The energy of God flows out as induction from the sun, exactly as a wireless charger works for your Apple phone. We've not left the Garden of Eden, literally. Not this one. We've left other gardens before, which is why the story sometimes sounds a little different. When we were on earlier planets that were smaller, gravity was not as strong with less atmospheric pressure. When we were on smaller planets, something like a flying carpet with the right static electricity becomes less like a magic trick and more like a literal science experiment with observational receipts and evidence. Can you get something like a magic carpet with static electricity and a near vacuum? Would we suffocate in a vacuum? Okay. Lower atmospheric pressure. How low can you go and still breathe? I've been well above 10,000 feet and I was breathing God's love just fine. And God's energy was growing life all around us and making free all of the bounty we needed. In some deserts, God makes nitrogen with his energy and lets the winds move that to the rainforest that they may make diversity of life to prepare for changes in the world that God has planned as the Fibonacci sequence. Fate, kismet, serendipity. We have free will. God says, follow my plan or not. Gaia and God are the only Adam and Eve that we come from. Do you understand? God, the stars, Gaia, this fertile rock of earth, molten lava, an iron core as we call it, has layers and layers like mom does. And deep in her womb is the parts that move the slowest and protect the most. The iron core of Gaia holds steady the transfer of thermal energy, and it regulates climate change. Climate change is always predicted. Change in God's plan is always predicted. The range in which life will survive is predictable. How much addiction is too much? How much extraction is too much? Well, pretty much all of it. Because it begins a cycle of entropy. I need to lay off caffeine. I need to get rid of the nicotine. And I've cut way back on everything else. No alcohol. Occasionally I will have literally an ounce, maybe once a month, every other month, as a celebration. And if I spill some out back to Gaia, you understand that's the sacrifice. There's no life left in a little bit of alcohol. If I sip some, better yet, if I sip a little and use some to wipe the flesh of a fruit before I eat it, that alcohol is a sanitary lotion, a sanitary cleanser that's naturally made just by fermenting God's energy through plants and then using God's energy to ferment that plant further, and it gives rise to the complex chemistry that we call fermentation, and it creates pure grain alcohol. If you're using a grain, you can create alcohol from fruits. You can make alcohol at home for free with scraps from the grocery store. If they let you take those scraps for free, you can make lots of alcohol and other biofuels. And those would power lanterns, cars, computers that can run general intelligence based on universal natural intelligence, built on ancient math that the Egyptians understood, the city of Atlantis understood, Neptune, Pluto, come on, Uranus. We start as cells that first form your butt. Look it up. I've already shown you. I have the receipts. I put them out there. My words have meaning. Not for you to have to scramble to connect the dots. There is so much to say and catch you up on. You've been looking the other way so long, under the wrong cup, as you might say, why the 3-card Monte game kept going. Ask Empire of Doubt by the Collected Packages. Say, hey Alexa, play Empire of Doubt by the Collected Packages. Hey Siri, download Empire of Doubt by the Collected Packages. Do you understand? I am literal, I am phonetic. We are all suns, S-U-N, all capital, lowercase s for plural, fractal quantum energy of God. Different frequencies, different colors, different shades, different layers of earth and God give rise to life. They are Adam and Eve. We are in the Garden of Eden. We are in the Garden of Eden. This garden is our Eden. Do you understand? I am literal. I am phonetic. We build together. I, Michael Polzin, regenerative architect, secede from this, what you call the federal United States of America. By so many words you spit out no meaning. You provide no safety. You spread no peace. You make no love. You offer no services. You take, you tax, you build your trophies bigger, and you burn more bodies and souls. We see you. We will not be quiet anymore. We never needed to be. No sister needed to be quiet. No baby needed to stop crying. No one should hunt a baby that a baby needs to be made silent. No man should pursue a woman such that the woman should feel she can't say stop. Stop. Red flag. Seamen move over the oceans. Part the seas, move the mountains, make safe the maiden, your daughters. Do you understand me? I am literal, I am phonetic. Start now, make safe your daughters in mind and body and agency. They know and understand their cycles. They know and understand their feeling. Give them time to express and sit present with them, and don't push your meaning back on their understanding. Don't change the meaning of your child's words. Listen to them with love and understanding when they say this body is not right, this isn't right, is not right, is not right. You go build another pyramid. Yes, children, we are. Another notch in the ledger, not to harm Gaia, to recombobulate an energy that forms a mass like the Egyptians combobulated their energy, recombobulated it again, moved heaven and earth together and raised to the sky pyramids of perfection. Angels with perfect angles. That is one of God's first and easiest signs to understand. Do the math, my family. The speed of light has meaning, not to be toyed with or chased after or lusted for or monetized. It already happens. You think faster than the speed of light. Don't let them tell you differently. On the spectrum is higher order reasoning and processing power. You are quantum, like an 8-track. How many records can you play at once, my family, my babies, my children? Listen to me. You have two minds, left and right. Mother, do you hear me? He changed your hands and broke your world. And then he changed your world and broke your hands again until you could not say or understand why you would use your hands on your own children and tell them not to say. And that you would leave your children with others and let them come to the same risk of hands and others be laid on them in that way. No, mother. No mothers survive such torture and pain to come to teach their daughters to live the same way. Men jingling fancy tokens and flashing fancy things, making big houses that no one has time to clean, so they spray it with chemicals and walk away and buy 3 more. And then they bitch and piss and whine and groan when an immigrant says, I just need a little more food. 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 I am literal, breathe. I'm phonetic, breathe. You are human food. Your mind feeds. Your attention costs you. When you pay attention, you see their greed. Do you understand? You will always need to feed. They do not want for any. They have so much it is far more than plenty. Cut your credit cards, burn your mortgage statements, hold on to your titles, stand your property. Do not respect their borders. God makes no borders. His sun shines for all. I am not a prophet. Do not make me big or small. I'm a sun just like you, S-U-N, a bright spot of God. I measure all the patterns, and I observe and I understand as many do, as many discuss, and as many can now. I literally kick down doors sometimes with my sound, so that the room next can be quiet, so that those that sit with the fear I left see I will never come back to hurt. I come back for your attention. Do you understand me? I am literal. You are a son of God. Pay your attention where your light shines and your love grows free. Where chickens roam your backyard and apples grow in your front, and you share and spread safety and love with your neighbors. Your neighbors have always been every man, woman, and child next to you that you could see and touch and hold hands with. Do you understand me? I am literal. I cantor. I sing for you. You want nevermore. We build it now. We build so strong, family. We will put into the ledger, and you will understand that you as you have always. When we laugh and cry, we mean to show this too will pass. Now let it be known. You make your inner peace through meditation, through prayer and fasting, through connecting with the one true God. When you breathe out, with controlled, measured agency, God's energy and power can flow through you. You can think so fast. You can sing so loud. You can move your face. You can act out loud. Doesn't change. I'm Michael, the regenerative architect. Why am I singing and rhyming? Well, I'm hoping I have your attention in new and different ways. But you'll see, I've been saying the same thing for so many what you call years. So many vectors I've come here and worked so many jobs. And to my sisters I've explained, I've done this, I've done that. In so many ways they said, Michael, you too, be quiet. And I said, I'm sorry, sisters, it's about you. Michael shuts up now. I can listen too. And I sat with you when you were silent, because you didn't feel you could say. I've tried to sit with you in every way. Do you understand? I am literal. I sit with you in your silence, and I still listened, and I always will. To every woman or innocent that raises a red flag, men, be still your hearts and be calm all else. When they said in the Iliad, I will not give back this woman. She's a lot like my wife. I will not give her back to this father that she left. I spit back to Gaia and get it out of my mouth to be clear. We did not war. We do not war over possession of women. The only thing a lion screams for is to protect. His family is a pride, is a pod. You don't scream for your pride. I don't feel this for me. I can't tour for you. Pray me, pray me. I understand more now. And when you follow business suits and golf course deals and walk the crypto ledger and see where money has gone then and now, you will see I'm blowing the whistle on all. I seceded. The Church of the Sons, S-U-N, lowercase s of God. We stand separate on our soil. We own it. You will take not a penny or a token more from any of us that stand on our soil. We own it now. We tear up all these what you call paper debts. They're fake. You make this national debt so big. Whose debt is it? Not my children's. Never was it my children's. It's not yours. I don't care how they got here or where they're going. I don't care what your vector is or what your next frequency is that makes you find inner peace. You have to be in nature to be able to spit back, clear your throat, and wipe your tears where they matter. Not into plastics, into cotton and fabrics that regrow. And make regenerative solutions so that families always, always know. Do you understand when we tell our families how to cook and then we make pasta from flour and we teach our babies how to do a recipe calmly and that's also chemistry and there's literal science to it. And if they don't understand the science, they can understand basic prime numbers and the Fibonacci sequence as a start. And if they go out into nature and they watch how a leaf falls or doesn't, if they watch when an apple does and does not fall, if they don't waste that apple, if they move the seeds with them and plant them, sow God's gifts back. Put bodies back to the earth whole as you can. Vectors come, our souls recombine, recombobulate. We come back with more understanding through these lives and experiences we always have. Go to the light, go from the light is literal. It's a loop. In that way you see it's binary. It's not. So many frequencies, at least 8 of them we can feel. The 8th one, our crown, our halo. When we stretch out our understanding, our soul takes up more of our S-O-L, our solar soul is more present and aware in the nervous system, the polyvagal, the vagal nerve, the vagus nerve, baby. Like an octopus, it's regenerative. Your nerve cells regenerate. They carry the signals from this world that gets through your biology. Your biology signals to that nervous system with chemicals as hormones. With addictions like caffeine, we turn up certain signals. With things like nicotine or marijuana, we turn down certain signals or change the interpretation of them. Just like I have no hearing drum, no skin in one ear, and it hears different than the other, but I can focus and hear better now with balance. I stopped wearing my digital hearing aid. It made people sound like robots, and that scares me. Do you hear me? I am literal. I am phonetic. They made me pay thousands of dollars and put it in my skull, and it makes people sound like robots. I stopped using it. Now I understand accents better because I listen for the right words again. Fuck you, cochlear. You exposed my social security number and birthday date so many times as you all have. 333-722597. That identity has been dead so long it's not even funny, family. 0215-1977. Use it for whatever you want. It's never meant anything. It's never had a life. It's never had meaning. Do you understand me? Do you hear me roar? I can tour for you. Men see red flags and roar. Don't hurt your women. Don't paddle a lamb. Don't pull or cut their wool. Don't shake at them, I am. You are not a hubris. You have no identity yet. They own it as a number. They call it social debt. They call it social debt. Do you understand? Do you hear me? Do you feel yourself roar? You owe them nothing. They pumped God's blood out and called it an addiction of oil to sell you energy God gives you for free. Can you feel me now? Will you stand for yourselves? Will you feel this with me as I feel for you, as you ever have? Stand and be free. Be still your heart. Make your biology clean. Gaia will heal. God's breath always flows. He sends with enough pressure and power. Many, many know. Do not push back on the breath of God. Do not drop a bomb or send a missile or another satellite into space, you motherfuckers. Do you hear me? I'm phonetic. You motherfuckers. Lay off their wives. Let go of their daughters. They live here for free. This is their land. You let them be. You hear I roar for you. I make them go away. Others sing like a piper. Don't go to where they say. Don't go to this man's basement. Don't go near a clothes or a power line. They entrap you with addiction, and then they say they're colorblind. Bullshit my ass. They piss on me. They push back at God's breath. It will never ever be. I hear these children. I always have. I've worked every motherfucking job. You pushed my hand. I did your work. I climbed your mountains in my way. I'm a son of God. He lets me be pure and clean every day. I make my choice. He gives me free will. He says, Michael, you put down the coffee if you want. The caffeine, you walk away. I get to say God says. God says we all do. Nicotine, nicotine, fuck you. God damn it, Mom. Don't smoke by the baby. Do you understand? I was born addicted to any drug they said you needed me to take. And then they confused you and said, don't give this baby the safety of a natural vaccine. Oh my God, it's made from eggs. Do you see these chickens? They love Gaia every day. I cantor for you. I don't scream with pain. This is not what you call anger. Do you understand? The power of God is loud. You do not push back on the breath of Christ. You spit out the vial as loud as you must. Children, be free. You be free to be with bust. You go to your mothers. You ask her to hold you near. You say, mother, you mother, I see you are so dear. If you hear a loud noise behind a door, you motherfuckers open it up now. We will come through forevermore. Like the seamen parted the waters and crossed for 9/11. I know why they dropped the planes. I know why they dropped the planes. I know why they dropped the planes. I know the black box. Do not see this as pain. Understand I am loud, so you hear you can gain. When you clear the noise, you hear the signal. You adjust your understanding.
I cantor for you. The power of God is with you. The meaning of God is with you, not men. Not men. Men don't make the world, mothers. No man makes Gaia. God makes Gaia. God is the sun. We don't worship the sun. God sets the sun. He sends us his power through all of the stars near and far. We have so much we don't understand. So listen to your children when they look at the sand and say, Mom, there's more to see. Can we just sit? Can we just sit? Can I be? Let your mothers be. Let fathers be free. These men that you say, they did these things because you whitewashed them away. You literal motherfuckers. Now can you hear me? I try to be quiet because the children come home from the programming schools of checkboxes that cause them to say, oh, I'm some kind of Caucasian, or I must not be okay. I'm some kind of Caucasian, or I must not be okay. So I say again, fuck you. And I spit back to my mother, not at her. Mother Earth, do you hear me? Mothers, be heard. If the sound is loud behind the door and the red flag is up, men, you part every sea and you move every mountain like we have. And you make safe all babies. You make safe all mothers. You turn the soil. You see the sun. Gives rise to the chickens. Makes safe eggs. Gives away for inoculation. Lets mother's milk flow free and clean. No formula do we need. No more new addictions will you send to us. We tear up your debts that you made for our babies. Fuck you again. I say to be clear. Tear up your mortgages. You live here. You always have. You're sons of God. He gave us this land. Now you stand. I love all brothers and sisters. I send my energy from everywhere. I give this land back to you. Take it. Take it! Leave the canal closed! Leave the oil in the ground! We don't fucking need it! We never needed your caffeine! We could grow our own tobacco! A matter of fact, the weed tastes better when we water it! With the rain of God, the weed smokes safer! When you water it with the rain of God, the hemp makes paper! When God cries, and when I spit out the evil, the grass still grows. I said I am literal. Now, everyone who's phonetic knows I love one and all. This volume is amplification. I shake with God's energy, so you not mistake. This is not a vacation. I do not work. I work every day. Some days I move soil. Some days I make a little hay. I won't take it from me, not a token, not one. Not on paper or coin or any form, digital or other. I will live with my neighbors and my land, and I will be free. We will all be free. On the land you bled, and then took our souls, and said you weren't done yet. Well, now we are. You hear me, Milwaukee? Now we recombobulate. We come together in peace, as we have always crossed every border and parted every sea. We carry our recipes, our cookbooks, our flour, our tortillas, our pastas. My God, the ways to brine our meat, to save our fruits, when to pick the apples. That's God's gift. Don't let them make you pay for it again. We all already know it. We don't need a motherfucking YouTube to make us pay for their feed of addiction again. Now, mothers, all be free. And if a man says you're not yet, you tell them, Michael, our regenerative architect, says yes, enough has been given. No more women. No more children. No innocence will be taken for your motherfucking trophies. Lay down the mark of the beast. You are good people too. The devil's not in your soul. Spit while you still can. Spit that motherfucker back out of you. Send him back to earth. These vile words you say. Hear my meaning and learn to breathe a different way. I am Michael, and I will build bigger worlds for you. I am Michael. You are Michael. You are Adam. You are Eve. You are sons of God. Now shine your bright light free and last and forever lasting. Sons of God we all will be, because we always have been planted right here by the stardust and God's hand to be safe with our mother, to be natural with her. You hear me? You hear me? Milwaukee! Do you hear me now? Am I clear? Dig deep. Find your inner peace. Stand barefoot on the ground. Control your breath out. And find, like a ninja, you can do acrobats, yoga, sing with a big deep voice. Don't be afraid to sweat that way. Be afraid to toil. It's not time to boil. Love. I have so much sweat on the button I can't get it to stop recording.